Hello and welcome to Retro Bikes Dublin. Today we're looking at a Honda FTR 223, and as always and as usual I always rant and rave about how good these bikes are. And this one is a particularly good one. Has probably in excess of €1,000 of extras, which I'll point out as I go through the bike. But just some ones that you might be able to see is obviously the pinstripe on the wheels, the to match the orange paint, exhaust, crash bars, the actual levers itself, rear rack, front fork protectors, and so on and so forth. But front tire then we'll go through is okay, some very minor signs of cracking, but plenty of thread left. Up over the top then, some minor signs of damage on the front mudguard here. Again, some minor signs of pitting on the front forks, but again you do have these protectors here, which is nice to see, which are, you know, nearly €80 worth of an extra. Up over the top then, the original headlamp and indicators. Left hand side here now, we'll go through front disc brake, the actual greyed out alloys and the pinstripe on the orange match the bike itself. Crash bars are actually really difficult to get. Very difficult to get indeed. I've only seen them on one or two, and you have to get them from Japan, so these are really nice extra to have. Engine area is in really nice condition. Left hand side of the tank is in mint condition. You have these extras here as well, the larger rear flat tracking racing edition for the side panels as well. You have side stand only on the bike. Up over the top the seat then, with a very minor mark here in the center, but it is the original Honda one. This rear rack then as well, you're probably looking at about €150 for that. The rear sets are present, as well as the rear swing arm is in really good condition. Rear tire then, 2009 bike of course, rear tire then is in exceptionally good condition, pretty much brand new. 2009 with original indicators and rear brake light. Again, the side panels in really nice condition here. You have the pillion pegs in present, the super trap exhaust, which are really hard to get hold of as well, sorry. That is again another €500-600 worth of an extra. Up over the top then you'll see the tank on the right hand side, again in really good condition, very minor mark here at the bottom right. Front forks then, again I've shown you the additional extras of the chrome mirrors, new grips and rally levers as well. And then I wanted to show you the rear, the original toolkit as well as present in the rear of the bike. So that's it. We'll now move on to the ride along video. Okay, so we're on to the FTR 223, and the first thing we're going to go over is how to start the bike. So we're going to leave it on reserve because I'm not sure of how much petrol's in here. And then ignition on, choke in here, which is on your left hand side with your index finger there, and then just start the bike. Wait for it to warm up slightly because she is completely cold. You'll see the revs kind of going up and up and up. Should be able to give her a rev or two. Oops. There's actually here as well, I didn't say in the visual analysis, but there's a USB here for charging your phone. So ideally you would get a phone mount here on one of the sides of the bike, and then you would be able to have kind of a satellite navigation system. It'll just turn down the choke there and we'll go for it. But if you've ever seen any of my reviews on these, we have about 20, probably about 20 of them up on the channel, all different colours and different models slightly, you know, the younger models and the ones with and without the side panels. Alright, so we're just going to take a right here and then a left. But as we said, these bikes are just indestructible, as I say that, as I nearly stall her. But they are nearly just indestructible, really good bikes. Can't say enough good words about them. They're super comfortable, they're easy to ride, they're simple to service and change and swap, and as you'll see with all the different add-ons that are on this bike, you know, there's a lot of stuff out there for them. And we're just going to make a right turn here, make sure there's no cars coming to destroy us. But again, it makes a good noise as well with the Super Trap exhausts, which are really difficult to find over here. And you don't find the Super Trap brand over here much, mostly just in Japan. But yeah, here we are, tiddling along, going through all the gears, everything working. And we'll come round to do this kind of turnabout section here, which tests the bike on how good the turning circle is. So usually these FTRs kind of pass with flying colours, and they do indeed. And there we are, up to 40 kilometers an hour. Hopefully this dog doesn't charge out at us. But yeah, look, riding really well. As I said, we've had you know, countless numbers of these, nearly probably in excess of 40-50 FTRs go through our hands at Retro Bikes Dublin, and they are probably the most reliable bikes that we have. We never have any issues with these going out. Really nice bikes, and the people that own them, you know, for beginners, they're so simple. There's very little to them as long as the fuel is on, or on reserve in this case, and if you keep riding her, she's gonna keep going. The only other thing that'll go is if you leave the ignition on, the battery will go flat, of course. And if you just leave the bike sitting for months or years, then of course, you know, you just need your general service on these things when you leave them sitting, like any kind of machine that is car or bike. So left it is. Nice big chrome mirrors here as well, easy to see out of. There's my sister in her car coming down to get new alloys on it, and we're just going to turn in left here and see how we get on. I'm going to just park her up here on the left hand side. Let's find neutral. Let's find neutral, let's say. There we go. Easy into neutral, side stand down, and let's have a walk around her. So that's it, that's an FTR 223. Really nice, idling really nicely. I'm just going to get a wee picture for the thumbnail of the video, so bear with me. I'm just going to get two of them. I'm going to maybe see if we can slightly change things up for the thumbnails. Well, that's the Honda FTR 223. We're going to go through the electrics now. You'll see the front headlamp working there. Left indicator, front left, rear left, front right indicator, rear right indicator, and the brake light as well. So if you're wondering as well on the YouTube channel saying, well, why does he show all this? Well, these bikes are for sale, so if you are looking to get this bike, have a look down in the description. Should be a link for where you can purchase this, and if it's there, if you go to that link and you can't see it for sale there, it usually means it's sold. But that's been it for the Honda FTR 223 ride along section of this video. If you have liked the video, please do leave a like. Also comment down below on what you think of these Honda FTR 223s. And finally, subscribe if you haven't already. That'll be really greatly appreciated. We're nearly at 3,000 subscribers now at the making of this video, around 2,800 and something. But that's great. That's it. That's Honda FTR 223.